Quiz Game by Andy Hamilton, starring James Grout as the Professor, Jimmy Mulville as Thomas, Robert Duncan as Scumspawn, and Andy Hamilton as Satan.
Welcome to my domain, sinner. Welcome to the infinite nightmare you can never escape, the realm of unending pain, from which no mortal can he hear me, Scumspawn?
I think so, my prince.
Right. Why do you not gibber with fear at the sight of my terrifying countenance? What is your name, mortal?
Derek.
Derek.
Derek Keane. Keen by name, keen by nature.
I've got a bad feeling about this one, Scumspawn. Where are you from, Derek?
Do you know Thornton Heath?
I know all places.
Oh, right. Well, I'm just at the top of the hill there, next to the cinema.
Right.
Well, it's not a cinema anymore, Asda have bought it.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we all signed a petition because we're very worried about the parking
The
situation.
parking, yes.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets too bad, I'll have to move out. Which would be a shame, because it's very handy for my work. You know, I'm a health and safety officer based in Penge. Do you know Penge?
Do you know who I am, Derek?
Well, you seem a tad familiar, but, I'm not very good at putting names to faces.
Well, then perhaps you recognise this place. Behold the fiery furnaces which await all sinners, and the black bottomless pits which beckon lost souls to their infinite doom.
Yeah, well, of course, strictly speaking, that should all be coned off.
Coned off?
Yeah, with cones. Or if you have no cones, then I suggest fluorescent warning triangles.
I'm afraid hell is rather short on warning triangles, Derek.
Well, all these pits and furnaces constitute a definite hazard. Someone could get hurt.
That's sort of the idea. I am the mighty Satan, ruler of this domain.
I see. Well, as the person in charge, it's your responsibility to accept no compromise on safety.
Scumspawn?
Yes, my prince.
I'm getting one of my headaches.
And that could be this inadequate lighting.
Shut up! And stop writing those bloody notes!
It's just I've been in health and safety for 20 years, and, well, you know, you just end up approaching things a certain way, I suppose.
I know what you mean. I mean, it's so easy to get into a very fixed sort of mindset, isn't it?
And that's right.
Scumspawn.
Yeah, for instance, I find it almost impossible to look at things without my demon horns on, you know.
Scumspawn?
Yes, sir.
Close your eyes and see if you can guess this mystery object just from the feel of it.
I'm ready, my liege. Is it a sledgehammer?
Correct! Now then, Derek, I've wasted more than enough brain space on you. You see that pack of disgusting hobgoblin-like creatures who look like little mutant Robin Cooks?
Yes.
Well, they are going to drag you off to some dark, distant corner of my kingdom and punish you in an infinite number of indescribably unbearable ways.
Oh, I see. Have they been briefed as regards their duty of care?
Take him away, my slobbering beauties, and make sure he suffers. I don't like it when mortals get my goat, and let's face it, I've got a lot of goat for them to get. It's against the natural order of things, you see. I'm supposed to discombobulate them, but there are some who, well, like the Professor. Classic example. Somehow he just seems to know where all my buttons are, you know, always embroiling me in stupid philosophical arguments, always asking me, have I been up to the living world? And then he always asks me how his bloody wife is, you know, and is she happy? And all sorts of sick-making questions like that, you know. Well, I'm not answering his stupid questions anymore. No. And if he doesn't like it, he can go boil his geeky-looking head.
So, you're pretty relaxed about it, then?
Yeah, of course I'm relaxed. It would take more than his stupid wife being in a coma to make me unrelaxed. No, I'm totally loose, man. Oh, yeah.
The Professor's wife's in a coma?
Yeah, that's right. As if I care.
When did you find this out?
Well, I was walking abroad in the world of men, you know, generally sowing mischief and spreading discord, and I just finished driving round Hyde Park Corner in a 30-foot wide milk float with one of those what do you think of my driving telephone numbers on the back. And I just arrived at a hospital ready to take on one of my favourite guises.
Oh, what, the jovial porter who keeps saying, cheer up, it may never happen.
That's the one, yeah. And all of a sudden, I clocked the Professor's other half laid out in the intensive care unit. Not that it bothered me, mind.
Are you going to tell the Professor?
No.
Oh, I see. You don't want to upset him.
I don't want to upset him. I love upsetting him. No, I'm just not interested in protecting his feelings. Good Lord, no. I just don't see why he should get special treatment, that's all. Nobody else down here gets news of their spouse. So if he should happen to bring up the topic of his wife, I should just skillfully steer him away from the subject in a totally natural way.
Yeah, I'd find that difficult. I think I'd just get too nervous.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm a highly skilled topic changer. Oh, yes. I can change the subject faster than Peter Mandelson when someone mentions passports, yeah. Or mortgages. Or domes. Or Brazilian students. Or just about anything, really. Prof, Thomas, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I'm fine too, by the way. Yeah, just been walking abroad, you know. Everything's okay in the world of men. Nothing special, just the usual sort of oojama flip. I haven't seen your wife, though.
He didn't ask you if he'd seen his wife.
I know. I just thought I'd answer that question before he asked it. You know, saves a lot of time. I mean, huge amounts of man-hours are constantly being wasted because of this old-fashioned notion that answers have to wait for the question.
Are you all right?
Yeah, of course I am, yeah. I haven't felt so good since I convinced Jerry Halliwell that she was profound. Why?
Well, you seem very jumpy.
Me? Jumpy? Me? Jumpy? I've never been jumpy in my life. No, jumpy, me.
Well, something's bothering you.
Oh, get out of here. Well, not that that's feasible, but you know what I mean. Man United lost, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. Alex Ferguson said they'd never conceded that second goal if Beckham hadn't been taking that call on his mobile, probably from posh spouse. Face.
It's something to do with wives. My wife, perhaps.
Yeah, Arsenal lost as well. Yeah, and 2 of their French players dislocated their shoulders, shrugging.
It's about my Deborah, isn't it?
Have you ever been to Switzerland?
Skillfully switched, sire.
Have I ever been to Switzerland?
Yeah, interesting place, I think. I was there recently helping some bankers hide some Nazi war gold, and I just felt it was an interesting sort of
Why
place.
the hell are we discussing Switzerland?
He's definitely nervous about something. Look at his tail twitching.
And Italy, that's another interesting country. All that pasta and statues and ceilings. And Florence, the waterways of Venice, Lake Maggiore, Lake Como, not Lake Como. Not Lake Como.
Is there something you want to tell me? Poor Deborah. She looks terrible.
Yeah, still at least she's got a nice quiet room all to herself, eh? Because it's bedlam out there on the ward.
What's that TV crew doing out there?
Oh, it's a new reality show, yeah. The audience get to know all the patients, and then each week they vote for which one is to have his life support machine switched off.
Deborah looks so frail.
Yeah. She's got a lot of tubes sticking out of her, hasn't she? Yeah. She looks like the Pompidou Centre.
In the circumstances, I find that extremely tasteless. She should have someone with her. I mean, where's that bloke she married? Rory, whatever his name is.
He's in a room downstairs. He got so distraught they had to sedate him.
Oh, I see. You any idea what happened to Deborah?
Car crash.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was on the motorway, 11 o'clock at night, and she started feeling a bit tired, so she opened a window and then put on the radio to help stop herself from feeling too drowsy. But it was an interview with John Prescott.
Oh, no.
She was out like a light, apparently.
It's irresponsible for them to put him on that late.
Well, that's what the emergency services are saying. There were pile-ups up and down the country.
She's dreadfully pale. Oh, I feel so helpless. Oh, Deborah.
I don't know.
What?
Well, the things you lot put yourselves through with all this caring cobblers, I'll never understand it.
Yes, well, it's something called love.
Yeah, you arbitrarily single out some other dismal mortal and then invest all sorts of bogus feelings in them. And all you're doing is banking up lots of pain for yourselves. It's just masochism without the levers.
Is Deborah going to die?
I don't know.
But if she should die, I mean, given that it's Deborah, and what a unique and a wonderful and virtuous person she is, I mean, obviously she'll be going to heaven, won't she? I mean, there's no way she could end up in hell. Is there?
Have you ever been to Switzerland? Because there's a lot more to it than just cheese and chocolate, you know.
Thomas?
Yes?
You haven't seen my prince, have you?
No, I think he's still hospital visiting. Why?
Well, it's just, well, I've got a problem.
Who's this with you?
This is the problem.
Derek's the name.
That's not my fault.
Derek's supposed to be experiencing the scourges of a horde of revolting demons right now, but somehow he managed to convince them that they're all suffering from RSI. So they stopped work demanding more ergonomic pitchforks.
And more training.
Yes, thank you. Derek, if we could just stand in the corner. I tell you, Thomas, His Infernal Majesty is not going to be pleased. Oh, do you mind if I sit down?
Be my guest.
It's going to be weird for the professor, isn't it? I mean, seeing his wife in hospital, victim of a car crash. Because he was killed in a car crash.
I know, I was there.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was forgetting. You forced him off the road.
I gave the rear of his car a gentle nudge to make him aware that I wished to perform an overtaking manoeuvre. And my death was far worse than the professor's. Oh, yes, it was. I lingered. They thought I was a cabbage. But I could see and hear everything. I can still see my wife's face. I can hear the voice of the surgeon as he explained to her that the time had come to switch off my life support, and then my wife's faltering voice as she gave consent, and then the popping of champagne corks.
Did you love your wife?
There was a time when I loved her, yes.
What was that?
About 13 seconds in the back of a Volvo estate.
So you've never felt love? I mean, love in the way the professor...
No, because it's a weakness, you see, to feel that way, and I don't do weakness.
You don't feel you've missed out? I mean, to me, it seems an awful shame.
It's shocking, absolutely shocking.
Yes, it is.
This place hasn't got a single fire exit. Fire exit? Yeah. And what happens if we need to get out in a hurry?
Derek, do you mind if I ask what were the circumstances of your death?
The circumstances?
Yes, for instance, were you by any chance beaten to a pulp in a frenzied attack?
How did you know that?
But there has to be a mistake. Why the hell would Deborah end up in hell?
Well, the usual, I expect, not believing in him with a capital H, the occasional moral lapse.
Moral lapse? I was married to Deborah for 30 years. She never had any moral lapses.
Zurich's an interesting city. Have you ever been there?
No, come on. You just can't make vague allegations like that. Give us your proof.
Well, what would that achieve?
Well, come on, tell me.
It's not going to change anything. Or is it?
Eh?
Well, you're always banging on about how undying your love for her is, but perhaps it's just this idea of her. The idealised Deborah, high up on that pedestal you've built for her. Perhaps if I told you about her lapses, your love wouldn't be so undying.
No, you're wrong. My love for her would continue regardless of any lapses.
All right, in that case, I'll tell you about them.
No, I agree with you. It wouldn't achieve anything. Besides, I'm sure they're minor lapses.
That's right, yeah, well, 17 of them are.
I'll just drop off, all right?
Hello, who is this lot?
The surgeons, they come to take her down for her brain op, yeah.
Oh, we could watch that, couldn't we? You know, just keep an eye on her.
Fine, if you really want to put yourself through that.
Well, I'd be okay, I think.
Yeah, no problem. It'll just be a bunch of total strangers sawing open the skull of your loved one and fishing about inside her brain while you look on totally helpless. I mean, why would that upset you?
Yeah, I suppose there wouldn't be anything I could do.
You'd be about as much use as Bill Clinton's trouser belt. Now, come on. Let's go home.
All right, I mean, it is just possible I might have experienced love just once. It was the summer of '79, the summer I met Lucy. Somehow, it felt like the whole planet was revolving around us. At least that's how it felt to me.
So, what happened?
Well, one day, she sat me down and told me she didn't want to go out with me anymore.
Did she give a reason?
Yes. She said she'd been going out with me now for 3 months, and she now had enough material for her psychology project.
Psychology project?
Yes, on sexual perversion amongst dysfunctional white males. And from that moment, I vowed I would never expose myself to the humiliation of rejection, because I just can't handle it, you see. It's just too painful.
Yeah, I know that of which you speak, my friend.
Do you?
Oh, yes, yes. When I was a young man, many's the time I was wounded in love. Cupid's arrow seemed always to be tipped with venom.
So did you shy away from emotional involvement like Thomas here?
No, I felt that was too bleak a course of action. That could only lead to loneliness and misery. Now, I would enter into relationships with women a little warily at first, but then once I felt we were at the stage where we were ready to make a stronger and more lasting commitment, I'd ask them to fill out a risk assessment form.
A risk assessment form?
Yes, a comprehensive risk analysis as to the potential of my incurring emotional damage. I would then put together a report drawing her attention to these areas of our relationship which could prove hazardous and suggesting various precautionary strategies she could take to minimise such risks in those problem areas.
Can I ask you something?
Proceed.
Was it your girlfriend who beat you to a pulp in that friendly attack?
Somebody told you, didn't they?
Listen, Prof, please, let's go home. I thought we agreed there's no point you're watching this operation.
I know, but if she dies, well... Are you sure Deborah's coming to hell? I mean, why can't she be in that waiting room bit for heaven, or what's it called, purgatory?
Ah, there's no such place as purgatory. No, that was just wishful thinking by Catholics who didn't like the look of the odds. No, you're either hellbound or you're not, and Deborah is.
Well, actually, on that topic, would there be any possibility at all of Deborah sort of being billeted with me?
Oh, no, Prof, no, I'm sorry, but I definitely do not allow husbands and wives to be reunited down in hell, no. Not since that unfortunate business with Mrs. Crippen. Boy, was she cross.
Yes.
And Dr. Crippen's excuse about mistaking the poison for vinaigrette, well, that just made her worse, you know.
But you'd have no problems with me and Deborah.
So let me get this right. You're asking me if Deborah can cohabit with you in hell when she dies?
Yes.
Which you'd like to be now, of course.
What?
Well, that's what you want, isn't it? For her to pop her clogs now so you can be reunited.
Well, that is an outrageous thing to say. Of course I don't want Deborah to die now. I want her to make a full recovery and carry on living with Rory, whatever his name is.
So you're telling me that deep down there's not the teensiest part of you that's secretly hoping that maybe the fickle finger of fate will just gently nudge her your way. Is that right?
Actually, Switzerland is an interesting country. I went to Zurich in 19...
Okay, I need some decks.
Now, what's happening?
Oh, I've seen this on ER. She's going into crisis. Any moment now, they'll start yelling about plasma, and then someone will shout, "We're losing her."
We're losing her.
Told you.
More plasma.
Oh, my God, Deborah.
There's no pulse.
She stopped breathing.
Oh, somebody do something.
They are doing something. They're panicking.
We'll have to resuscitate her.
No.
Why not?
Hospital policy. We're not allowed to on the grounds that the act of resuscitation could be interpreted as an admission of liability. Don't you read your emails?
What the hell are they playing at?
What can we do then?
Hang on. I'll text the lawyer.
Oh, for God's sake. While they're messing about, Deborah's lying on that table dying.
Yeah, good news for you, eh?
Look, I'll bloody have you. It is not good news for me, understood? It's not good news at all.
What isn't good news, Richard?
Deborah, you can see me? Oh, no.
Ah, does that mean I'm dead then?
I think you must be, yes. Because you're standing here in front of me while at the same time I can see you lying on that operating table, while the doctors wait for the lawyer to ring back. Are you all right, darling? You look troubled.
Well, it's all a bit sudden and bewildering, seeing you again.
Of course.
And I'm just a bit puzzled as to why you're standing next to Liberace.
Oh. Why am I standing next to Liberace? Yes, why am I standing next to Liberace?
Hello, Deborah.
Hello.
I'm Dickie's spirit guide.
That's right, he's my spirit guide. And his candelabra is...
To light your way, of course.
Right. I suppose I'd better come with you.
Well, only if you want to.
Do I have a choice then?
Well, I'm not sure. Does she have a choice?
Oh, yes. She can still decide to turn back if she wants to, but she'll have to be quick.
What do you think I should do, Richard?
I don't know. I mean, It has to be your choice.
Well, perhaps I'll stay here with you. I mean, going back seems like such a struggle.
Welcome to our world, Deborah.
No.
What?
No, you must go back. You must choose to live.
Is that what you want?
Yes, you belong there with your husband.
You know about Rory?
Yes.
How? Have you been watching me?
Yes.
What, from heaven?
Well, from...
From a kingdom like no other.
That's nice. So, you're happy then?
Oh, yes. Mayhew-Archer is taking good care of me.
Well, that's good. I suppose I'd best be headed back before it's too late.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'll see you again, Richard, I suppose. Eventually.
Yes.
Oh, this is just like brief encounter.
Take care.
And you?
What the heart's just restarted all on its own.
My God, this one's a fighter.
OK, well, get the adrenaline into her. Come on.
Well, there she goes, Prof. Oh, glad to get out of all that jewellery. Why are you looking at me like that?
What were you playing at?
Well, excuse me, but I thought if she encountered her beloved standing next to the Prince of Evil, it might just inhibit your conversation a little, so I transmogrified myself.
Yes, but why on earth did you take on the form of Mayhew-Archer?
I panicked, I don't know. Look, I only had a split second to decide, and I just tried to come up with someone who I thought wouldn't feel threatening. Especially for a woman.
And it was a stupid choice.
Well, I'm sorry.
You look ridiculous sitting at that gold piano. And your impression...
It was no impression, it was a satanic guise. An exact facsimile of Mayhew-Archer, even down to the scars behind my ears. Anyway, I was only trying to help.
If you wanted to help, you could have just absented yourself, disappeared.
Yes, but I wanted to see what you were going to do, didn't I?
Yes, and I confounded you there. You said I wanted her to die so she could be with me, and I proved you wrong.
Yes, well, I still think that's what you wanted.
Well, we can't always have what we want, can we?
Hey, come on, Prof, come on. Why the long face, eh? All right, say you've just waved goodbye to the woman you love, but hey, you've still got me.
Yes. You never actually answered my question.
Oh, which one? You asked so many.
Well, the one about whether Deborah might be allowed to be with me when she dies, you know?
Why do you insist on trying to get your hopes up like this, You're just risking more of all this pain and disappointment.
Well, taking risks is just part of the human condition, I suppose.
Oh, here we go. Ting, ting, all aboard the Twaddle Express. Calling at Cobbler's Creek, Piffle Bridge and Total Bollocks Junction.
Risk-taking is an essential human characteristic. It's why man has developed into such a successful species.
And barking, lower drivel and bullshitties.
And risk-taking requires a certain kind of moral courage. Something you know nothing about. You're too scared even to contemplate change.
I don't think you can lecture me on risk-taking, Professor. I took the biggest risk anyone's ever taken. With the possible exception of Everton buying Gaza. I chanced my arm against the Almighty himself. I risked everything, and I lost everything.
Yeah, but the brave bit is taking a second risk.
Final destination, Trait Gush Falls. Grab hold of my wings, Prof. What's occurring here, Scumspawn?
Oh, my liege. How was the Professor's wife?
Well, she was at death's door, but the Professor failed to close it behind her.
Is that a tear I can see in Thomas's eye?
No, I don't do tears. That's hay fever or a dust allergy or my sulphur intolerance thing.
Oh.
We've been going back over Thomas's rejection by a woman called Lucy to see if we can achieve closure.
Right, I'm sorry, but did you just use the word closure?
Yes.
Where's that sledgehammer? Oh, I know, I can use this fence post from this fence, or from the many fences that seem to have sprung up everywhere.
What? Oh, no. Derek!
Scumspawn!
I just took my eye off him for a few moments. I got a little involved with Thomas and I...
Derek! Come here.
In a second, I'm just mopping up this spillage.
Yeah, now, or you'll be a spillage.
You really shouldn't shout like that, you know.
Shouldn't I?
No, at least not without equipping your staff with ear defenders.
You're going to need testicle defenders in a second.
Where did he get all this fencing, and who helped him put it up?
Well, I was fortunate enough to enlist some of your operatives who were receptive to my talk on creating a safety culture in the workplace.
Presumably we're talking about those demons over there, are we? The ones wearing the hard hats and fluorescent orange tabards.
Be seen, be safe.
Yes, well, they shall be punished. But you are first, Derek.
Do you want me to deal with him, your fiendishness?
No, thank you, Scumspawn. This calls for qualities you don't possess. Notably competence and a brain larger than an earwig's hemorrhoids. No, I'm going to deal with Derek personally. In fact, I'm going to create a special realm of eternal suffering just for you. Derek World. A realm made up entirely of unmopped spillages and wobbly handrails. That will be your fate, Derek.
Oh, very well, if that's what you want.
Yes, that is... No, wait a second, that's what you want, isn't it? Oh, of course, how could I be so stupid? It wouldn't be torment, it'd be bliss for you to be forever smugly pointing out safety shortcomings. That's how you get your jollies. Well, no. Instead, Derek World shall be themed around total safety, where every surface is dry, every light bright, where no hazards exist, and therefore no purpose for Derek.
Damn.
Come on, Derek, off we fly. Hold on to me. Oh, and don't forget your seatbelt.
Well, that seems to have cheered His Majesty up.
Yes, look at the Professor.
Oh, yes.
Are you okay, Professor?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was miles away.
So you saw your wife, then?
Yes. Actually, Thomas, do you mind just leaving me for a little while? I'd just like to be alone with my thoughts for a bit. There's no offence.
None taken. Did you hear that, Scumspawn? I said none taken. I mean, he said, I'd like to be left alone. That was a form of rejection, really, but I didn't take offence. Isn't that great?
Yes, well done. Yeah.
I handled the rejection. Professor, did you see that?
Yes, very good.
Because usually I'm so hypersensitive to that kind of thing, but this time I just accepted it. He's upset about his wife, and maybe that this situation wasn't all about me, which is a big breakthrough for me.
Yes, I know.
No. Yes. Not to feel everything is about me. I've made a new me, and I did it all by myself. Just me. Me.
Scumspawn.
Yes?
Could you hand me that sledgehammer?
Old Harry's Game featured Andy Hamilton as Satan, James Grout as the Professor, Jimmy Mulville as Thomas, and Robert Duncan as Scumspawn, with Felicity Montagu, Michael Fenton Stevens, and Philip Pope. The programme was written by Andy Hamilton and produced by Paul Mayhew-Archer.